Suppose somebody has a good idea. So suppose we're trying to organize something and you have a good idea. Okay, then for that, and we just think, yeah, that's a great idea. Okay, for that moment, you're a leader. Okay, maybe tomorrow he has a good idea, so he'll be the leader. If we designate somebody to be the leader, we're going to follow them no matter what they say, then we're in trouble. If you want to look up to people, you should look up to, say, the SNCC workers, people who are really doing the work in the South. I mean, they had hard, bitter experiences, not just them, but plenty of black activists and others. Some white people joined them. I mean, that's what you should really look up to. As soon as you start worshiping leaders, you're in trouble. Why? Because they're going to take power and institute systems of authority and domination. Now, what you're after is freedom and independence. I mean, leaders should be representatives of the community, temporarily given positions of a degree of authority under popular control. Take Martin Luther King, who was a very important figure. But he was kind of riding a wave of popular activism. If it hadn't been for SNCC workers in the South and freedom riders and black students sitting in at lunch counters and mass public demonstrations, there would be no Martin Luther King. I mean, there'd be a king, but nobody'd be listening to him. What he did was recognized to be dangerous by power systems. If you take a look at the history of how King is regarded and treated, it's very illuminating. I mean, on Martin Luther King Day, there's lots of elaborate rhetoric, which typically ends in 1963 with, I have a dream. Because that's kind of tolerable to systems of power and domination. Maybe they don't particularly like it, but they can accept it. On the other hand, what about what he did right after that?
Poor People's Movement.
Poor People's Movement. Organizing, going to work to support a sanitation workers' strike. That's not there. In fact, he gave another I Have a Dream speech the night before he was assassinated, but that's not quoted.